guys, I'm Sarah Boyle, your Norwex independent consultant, and I'm here tonight to talk to you about why Norwex versus chemical cleaners. I'm going to talk to you about chemical cleaning versus mechanical cleaning or physical cleaning. So my mom is actually the one that introduced me to Norwex. She invited me to a party, and I will be honest with you, I was not interested in the slightest. But it's my mom, so I joined the party. I already have a closet full of cloths, Mom. I have towels, I have washcloths. Why do I need this magical cloth? And honestly, why is this Norwex lady telling me that I can clean my entire house with just this cloth and water? It sounded gross to me, actually, to just clean with water. But it did pique my curiosity, so I wanted to see research. I wanted to see experiments. I wanted to see someone swab a counter after using my beloved chemical cleaners and using a Norwex cloth. I wanted to see if this could actually pick up bacteria like it said that it could. So I Googled, I found it. Y'all, I actually found people doing these experiments. They would swab after using 409 spray, Lysol wipes, a normal cotton cloth, Norwex, regular microfiber. And let me tell you that microfiber in general blew chemical cleaners out of the water. My mind was blown forever. I mean, she swabbed these surfaces, she cultured them for bacteria, and after the chemical cleaners, there was still bacteria. After microfiber, there was nothing. So we've all grown up bombarded with the commercials for chemical cleaners telling us that we need these chemical cleaners to clean. They kill 99.9% of bacteria, and who doesn't love killing bacteria? Sure, we can use those cleaners and we can spray them on our surface and we can kill the bacteria, but then what are we left with? This is a chemical clean. We are left with dead bacteria and toxic chemical residue. When you use these chemical cleaners, it actually says on the back that, if kids are going to be touching the surface, if food is going to be touching the surface, you're supposed to spray that on, let it sit for 4 to 10 minutes to kill the bacteria, and then you have to rinse with water to get all of it off because it's toxic. So that's a chemical clean. Now, with one of these cloths, you're actually going to get a physical clean. With this microfiber is awesome because it has great sucking power. It is going to suck up all of that bacteria and that junk that you don't want on your surface. So when I go ahead and I manually or physically clean this, all of that bacteria is gone. We can swab it, we can culture it, and it's actually going to be clean. That bacteria is now up inside of these fibers. So now you might ask, why Norwex over a normal run-of-the-mill microfiber cloth? Now, to be considered microfiber, each of these threads or fibers has to be 1/6 the size of a human hair. So if I took one of my hairs out and I cut it lengthwise into 6 parts, that would be the size what a microfiber thread needs to be. Norwex cloth, each fiber is 1/200th the size of a human hair. That is tiny. That is way more threads in this cloth. That is way more sucking power. Not only that, we have our backlock technology. Now what that is that's silver. If you don't know, it is well known that silver is an antibacterial. They use it a lot in hospitals. Bacteria cannot grow on it. This cloth actually has liquid silver embedded into the cloth during manufacturing. So what that means for you is that it's going to inhibit the growth of bacteria, of mold, of mildew. It's not going to get stinky. It's not going to be nasty. So my normal cloths that I used to use in the kitchen, I would throw them in the wash every single night. I wouldn't use this again tomorrow because it's gross. It gets smelly, it's dirty, and it grows bacteria, right? Not so with this cloth. So at the end of the day, I am going to rinse this under hot water. I'm going to let those fibers expand and release all of the nasty and the junk that I've picked up. I'm going to wring it out, and then I'm going to hang it up. And while it's hanging there drying, that silver is going to go to work, and it is going to self-purify. So what that means for me is, sure, I could pick up bacteria with this, but one, I'm not going to pick up as much bacteria because of the threads, and two, I'm gonna have to wash it every night like I do my normal cloths. This one, it's saving me time, it's saving me money. I'm actually getting a clean surface. I used to hate touching my counters when I used to use chemical products. I knew in my head that it was clean because I killed all the bacteria, but I was constantly trying to use a towel to buff off the residue. You know, it felt gross. And now, since switching to Norwex, I could live on my counters. They feel so nice. I actually love to touch my counters now. So that's all. I hope that you can understand a little bit of why I chose Norwex and why I think you're gonna love Norwex. Have a good night.